Every parent wants to keep their baby safe and healthy. But sometimes the smallest changes can mean something important. In this video, we'll talk about 6 warning signs in babies that you should never ignore. Understanding these signs early can help you protect your little one and get the right care at the right time. Remember, this video is for general information only. It's not medical advice. Always talk to your healthcare professional if you're worried about your baby. Babies grow and change so quickly. What looks normal one day can suddenly feel different the next. Sometimes small things, like changes in behavior, feeding, or breathing, may be early signs that your baby needs medical attention. Experts from sources like AboutKidsHealth.ca and Nationwide Children's Hospital explain that early detection is key. When parents notice unusual signs early, doctors can act faster, and that can make a real difference in recovery. So always trust your instincts. If something doesn't feel right, even if you can't explain it, it's worth checking. You know your baby better than anyone else. Warning sign number 1, trouble breathing. One of the most serious warning signs in a baby is trouble breathing. If your baby seems to breathe faster than usual, makes grunting sounds, or if you see their ribs pulling in and out deeply with each breath, it's time to pay close attention. According to experts at Nationwide Children's Hospital, you should also look for a bluish tint around the lips or skin. That means your baby isn't getting enough oxygen. Breathing problems can be caused by infections, lung issues, or even heart conditions. If you ever notice these signs, don't wait. Stay calm but act quickly. Call your doctor or emergency services right away. Babies can't tell you when they can't breathe well, so it's up to you to recognize these early red flags. Quick action can literally save a life. Warning sign number 2, poor feeding. Weak sucking feeding is one of the clearest signs of a baby's health. If your baby suddenly refuses the breast or bottle, sucks weakly, or seems too tired to feed, it's a reason to be concerned. You may also notice fewer wet diapers, meaning your baby isn't getting enough fluids. Pediatrics Online notes that poor feeding can be linked to dehydration, infections, or other medical problems. Babies normally feed with energy and regular rhythm. When that changes, their body might be signaling distress. Try to observe how much they drink and how often they wet their diapers. If you see a big drop or the baby seems weak and uninterested, call your pediatrician immediately. Feeding troubles in newborns can worsen fast, but with early help, most causes are treatable and your baby will recover quickly. Warning sign number 3, change in behavior, level of alertness. Every parent knows their baby's normal behavior, when they smile, cry, or sleep. But if your baby suddenly becomes unusually sleepy, very hard to wake, or cries non-stop and can't be comforted, that's a serious sign. AboutKidsHealth.ca explains that a baby's behavior is one of the first ways to detect illness before other symptoms appear. A normally playful baby who suddenly becomes limp or unresponsive might be fighting an infection or something affecting the brain or nervous system. Keep an eye on how alert your baby is during feeding or playtime. If they seem different, too quiet, or too fussy for no reason, write it down and call your doctor. You don't need to panic, but don't ignore it either. When it comes to babies, behavior speaks louder than words, and change often means something's wrong. Warning sign number 4, skin or color changes. Your baby's skin can tell you a lot about what's happening inside. If you notice your baby's skin turning bluish or pale, or their lips look purplish, it could mean they're not getting enough oxygen. Yellowing of the skin or eyes, known as jaundice, is common in newborns but should fade within a week or 2. If it spreads or deepens in color, it needs medical attention. According to the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia, unusual rashes or sudden color changes can signal infections, circulation problems, or even liver issues. Always check your baby's color under natural light, not just room lighting. If their skin tone seems off or blotchy, don't wait. Get advice from your doctor. Babies' bodies react quickly, and these skin clues can be the first sign that something deeper needs attention. Warning sign number 5, fewer or no urine bowel movements. A baby's diapers can tell more than you might think. If your baby hasn't had a wet diaper in 6 to 8 hours, or no bowel movement in over 2 days, it's a red flag. The Children's Hospital of Philadelphia warns that low urine output can mean dehydration, kidney trouble, or serious illness. Newborns usually pee every few hours and poop several times a day. When that stops suddenly, their body may not be getting enough fluids or nutrients. Count the diapers daily. It's one of the easiest ways to track your baby's health. If the diapers are dirty for too long or your baby looks weak, lethargic, or cries without tears, contact your doctor right away. A small change like fewer wet diapers might seem harmless, but it can be one of the earliest and clearest signs of something serious. Warning sign 6. High fever or very low temperature. Fever in a baby under 3 months is always a reason to take action. A temperature over 38 degrees, 100.4 degrees, or below 36.5 degrees, 97.5 degrees, can signal infection or other medical conditions. AboutKidsHealth.ca explains that newborns sometimes don't show many signs of sickness, just a temperature change. If your baby feels too hot or too cold, use a digital thermometer for an accurate reading. Avoid guessing by touch. High fever could mean the body is fighting bacteria or viruses, while a low temperature might show poor circulation or early infection. In either case, call your pediatrician or go to emergency care. Babies can get sick quickly, and even a single fever episode matters at this young age. Stay calm, keep them comfortable, and seek help. A quick response gives your baby the safest chance to recover well. If you notice any of these warning signs, trouble breathing, poor feeding, changes in behavior, skin color, diapers, or temperature, don't wait and see. Babies can change fast, and early action matters. Keep a small notebook or phone record of your baby's normal patterns, feeding, sleeping, and diaper habits. That helps your doctor spot what's different. And remember, your instincts are powerful. If something feels off, it's always better to call your pediatrician. Even if it turns out to be nothing, you'll have peace of mind. Quick checks and timely calls can prevent serious problems and save lives. Parents are the first line of defense for their baby's health. So stay observant and confident in what you see. Let's quickly recap. The 6 major warning signs are trouble breathing, poor feeding, sudden behavior changes, unusual skin color, fewer wet diapers, and abnormal temperature. These are the signals your baby gives when something isn't right. Always trust your instincts. You know your baby best. Being alert doesn't mean being anxious, it means being informed. Notice the small details, act early, and never hesitate to seek help. Remember, love and attention are your baby's best protection. If you found this video helpful, give it a like, share it with other parents, and subscribe for more baby health tips. And one last reminder, this video is for information only. It's not a medical diagnosis. Always consult your doctor if you're concerned about your baby's health.